Hello and welcome. It is me, JP, of the Toddling Cats. Now you might be wondering, JP, why are you in the dark? Why is there lights on? Why are you recording a video? Well, I thought, in the spirit of the Ladder League, I would show you guys one of my first ever competitive battles. So you can see, even the people who are in the main league now, when they started out, there was still a load of poop. I picked this match because one, it's the first recorded replay that I've got of me in a competitive thing, and also I do some really stupid stuff. All right, and yeah, just so you know that don't worry if you do things wrong, because we all did it. But also, what I kind of wanted to do is see how my thought process now has changed to how it was back then. So to look at the teams, this was a monotype league. So I was using monotype rock team versus Stu's monotype fire team, and we were allowed to have one sort of wild card mon. I had a Thunderous Incarnate and he had an Executor, regular Executor. Yeah, so my team matches up quite nicely against his. Obviously, Rock is super effective against fire, and he's got a couple of things that are quad weak to Rock. So identifying win con for me, obviously we've got a favourable matchup, but things like Aggron's probably not going to like things like the Infernape and just a lot of fire type attack moves. The Carbink there is just a poor, that's not doing any damage. Rampardos is slower than a lot of his stuff, probably just dies to Infernape. Terracion's pretty good this game. Thunderous is quite good against his flying stuff. I guess resist the Infernape, but I reckon Archeops is sort of like my key to victory. Get everything low with everything else, and then try and sweep with Archeops at the end. Hopefully he doesn't get a sweep setup or anything. So what I'll do is I'll go on very slow, and then I'll pause if there's anything goes on. But yeah, so let's go. And how are we leading out then? I would probably start with Thunderous, maybe because at least I can Volt switch out at the start and I resist all the stuff. And I go into my win con straight out the back. So what are we going to do? We're going to go for the acrobatics. Okay, super effective. So Archeops has quite a high attack stat. I'll pause it there quickly. It's got quite a high attack stat, but it gets lowered along with its speed as well, I think, when it gets to half HP. So you want to try and keep this thing as healthy as possible. And I'm just sort of eating a leech seed, which is going to be healing back up. I did a good chunk of damage, but it's going to be a 3-hit KO, and that's going to put me dangerously low to my defeater. So thankfully, I do switch out and go into my Aggron, which Executor, aside from leech seeding, can't do a huge amount to this. Though I'm assuming I've got like an ice punch or like a fire punch on this. I think this is Mega Aggron actually. So yeah, he's really not going to be able to do a whole lot to me. And this is nice as well, because it means that I'm not going to be quad weak to Infernape now as well. Yeah, so he goes for the leech seed. And right, here we go. Right, so I go toxic. He's already set up sub, and I go toxic. And I'm just like, oh, in the chat it says that it failed. I'm like, okay, oh, that's kind of weird. Okay, well, I don't know, maybe it missed or something. So, all right, we'll try it again. So next turn, so he is faster, so he does go for the psychic. And what am I gonna do? That's right, I click toxic again. And it's not working. I'm like, what? Why isn't toxic working? He should work. He's not a poison type. But no, sub obviously makes you immune to getting hit by status moves. So I'm getting very confused. This Executor's just healed back up. It's got his berry back or something. I'm losing more and more health with the leech seed. Go for the iron head, and it doesn't even break the sub. So I'm just like, oh my god, this is my mega going down to a tree. Yeah, there you go. I'm trapped in with the infestation and can't escape, so just go down to the psychic. You got this special D drop as well. So yeah, that's my Mega down to a tree that's now back on full HP after I did a little bit damage to it earlier. So going to my Rampardos, I'm like, okay, well, this will do loads of damage. I'll be able to take it out, right? And get rid of the sub. He goes for Leech Seed. What do we reckon he's going to do here? He's faster than me, I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look. So 108 on the speed there. Hover over and you can see the what speed. I can't remember what split I was running. I don't think I've got it anymore. But I'm between 108 and 236. And he is between 103 and 229. So I could be faster. So have I invested in speed? Has he invested in speed? We don't know. If he goes first, he's probably going to either use a grass move or he's going to substitute. Grass move will probably kill me because Rampardos has got 0 investment. And to be honest, aside from Fire Punch, yeah, I mean, the Fire Punch isn't really good against this team. It's just good against the Executor. So I don't know. Maybe I think for going Thunderous here, trying to get some status on it or hit it with a flying move. I don't know. Could be nice. What do I do then? I'd probably click Fire Punch because that's what you do when you learn. You just click the damage move. And there we go. Okay, so didn't kill it. Activated its Citrus Berry because the Executor's got Harvest, so he eats its berry and then it can get it back and then use the berry again. It's really annoying. And there he goes, gets some health back, uses Substitute, and he's sapping my health with the Leech Seed. Yeah, is he going to get his berry back again? I don't think he got it back that time, so I think we're good. We just got to break the sub again, which we have done. Psychic does a load of damage. Is Leech Seed going to kill me? Yes, it is. That's two things gone down to this tree, and it's back to the same HP that it was on at the start of the game when I hit it with my rock bird, and I'm like, right, enough of this. Get this tree out of my goddamn sight. And I go for Earthquake. Resist it. It's grass type. Why didn't I go for the flying move? Okay. So, and then he goes for the sub. So at this point, or before I click that move there, what I should have done is I should have scrolled back up to the top of the chat. And on turn 1, Archeops used Acrobatics. Opposing Executor lost 47.7% of its HP. I'm going to go back a turn. The start of that. Okay, so if that was a low roll, I probably would kill it with this one. If it was a high roll, then on the first turn, then I don't kill it. But at least I get it down to some sort of decent thing, and then it can't use Substitute again. But yeah, I do no damage to it, and then yeah, he just subs. So why the hell did I Earthquake? He's got 2 fly types as well. He could have gone 2. Yeah, so this thing is still alive. I've got to go for the Acrobatics now, right? Oh, there he goes. Gets his Harvest back for his Citrus Berry, getting some more HP. Oh dear. I'll go for the U-turn, which thankfully breaks the sub because it is 4 times effective. Why didn't I do that on the first turn? I could have done that on the first turn. Oh, that would have been much better than blooming, yeah, taking a hit. Because turn 1, you want to kind of scout for their moves anyway. You don't necessarily want to go for the jugular, unless you rob, and then you always send out the most annoying thing first. Finally goes down to Terrakion with an X-Scissor, of all things, I guess. Oh, actually, yeah, it is quarter effective against it, so good job me. And then it's Super Monkey Man, so hey, let's go to my big tanky thing that can do nothing to it, but this thing just sets up screens. So back when I started, I was just trying to fill out the roles. So I was like, okay, well, this is my support. I'm going to set up screens. Screens, if you don't know, it boosts your side of the field's either defense or special defense, or sorry, cuts their damage in half, essentially. So reflect, yeah, protects you from physical moves. So Fernape, while it can be run a mix set, I believe this one was a physical one. Yeah, Flareblitz and Facade. Not quite sure why he's clicking Facade because I do resist that with me my rock type. I think Flareblitz would have been better just for the stab, although it does take recoil. I guess for the toxic that is going to build up. So the game does start going a little better for me soon, but it looks pretty dire at the moment. I've lost my mega and my biggest hitty thing to a tree. Going for the Moonblast, doing not very much. It's super effective against the fighting type, but resisted by the fire, so it's only neutral. And there goes my Carbink. I do have a few turns of Reflect and Light Screen up, which is nice, so I can go into my bird pretty okay here. And even if he uses a Mach Punch, it's going to be neutral damage against me. It goes for the Facade. So I managed to stay out of defeatist range, so I stay above that half HP threshold and do manage to take down the Monkey Man. So at this point, Archeops is good because I can just sort of Stone Edge everything if I'm that smart. We've seen at the moment got Acrobatics, Earthquake, and U-Turn. There we go. Right, I'm going to pause it there. So Arcanine, well known for carrying the move Extreme Speed. Here I am, just above defeatist range, just eating extreme speeds for free, when I still haven't brought out the Thunderous. I could have even gone into Terrakion, and I probably wouldn't mind. In fact, yeah, I think Terrakion just would have been the better play here. But no, I'm just gonna eat extreme speeds for free. Hopefully I can kill this Arcanine in one with whatever I'm going for, and probably an Earthquake because I'm stupid. But if I didn't kill it, then I would have to switch out because another Extreme Speed and a bit back into defeatist, and there goes my win con. Oh no, never mind. We tease him out with a crit, which I think probably Liz. I don't know, from an Arcanine. This is where I do a calc, but obviously back then I wouldn't have done a damage calculator on that attack. Goes for the Mega Houndoom, and there we go. So I do have the Stone Edge after all. There we go, and there goes the doggo. So yeah, luckily managed to sort of reverse this a bit. I just shown that I've got the Stone Edge, so I kind of, if I can keep hitting it, I can just, kill these last things because they are both quad weak to rock. But yeah, I got really lucky that I'm rock type against his, 4 times weak to rock mons. Otherwise, I would be pretty screwed after how I played the start of the game. And I think, I can't remember. I think Archeops might actually get down here. Oh no, never mind. I do land the Stone Edge. There we go. So yeah, very, very lucky there. But I mean, I had the catastrophic misplays earlier on against Executor, trying to land Toxics on it while it was behind a sub, using stupid moves, not thinking about how I should be winning the game later, just sort of happening upon a win just because my one mon counters his entire team sort of thing. But yeah, so I got lucky, but yeah, there are lots of silly plays there. So don't worry if you make mistakes like that, because I made them, and to be honest, I'll still probably make them now. But yeah, I wouldn't worry. So yeah, hope you have enjoyed me being stupid on camera for a bit. Just thought I'd do this for a bit of a laugh. The next All Out Pummeling will be coming some point later next week. We're not going to have a chance to record it over the weekend because people are busy. So yeah, look forward to that at some point in early next week, hopefully. So, catch you later. Bye.